Welcome to the new Endurance 72, the latest innovation by Pardo Yachts, always reminding us that the journey is the destination. Just take a look at the multiple elevated spaces, the blend of the indoor and outdoor experiences, and of course, convenience and Italian craftsmanship at every part of the yacht, as Cantiere del Pardo is known for. Join me today as we take a closer look. As you may know, Pardo Yachts was founded in 2016 with the Pardo 43, 38, and 50. But did you know that Cantiere del Pardo, who built the brand, has been building Grand Soleil sailing yachts since 1973. They've built over 1,000, and that heritage shines through in every Pardo yacht that's built. But in particular, the Endurance 72 prioritizes those extended voyages and really shines that sailing heritage through every part of the vessel. In particular, three key pillars of design shape the 72. One is lasting comfort in every space on board. Two is calm, understated luxury that Pardo Yachts is known for. And three, making sure that convenience and safety are built into every part of the yacht. The Endurance 72 feels like a much larger yacht thanks to the way Cantiere has maximized the space on board, but also the way the exterior lounges combined and blend together. Just look at the wide, convenient passageways that got me to the bow. On the 72, we have this large sunbed area at the bow. We have a massive aft cockpit with openable side terraces and an extended swim platform. We have, of course, an expansive Flybridge, and we have 4 cabins, 5 heads, not including the crew cabin that has space for 2 and its own head. So all in all, we're looking at the space on board of a super yacht. If it's not obvious, you can spend a lot of time on board. The Cantiere engineers designed an extended range into this 72. So with almost 1,600 gallons of fuel, as well as 2 IPS 1350 Volvo drives that are very efficient, we've got a range of almost 1,000 nautical miles on this 72 if we're going to cruising speed of around 12 knots. On more typical voyages, expect 20 to 22 knots for cruising and up to 27. As we enter the aft cockpit area, this really shows itself off as the main outdoor social hub for the 72. Just look at the way the expansive side platforms open up, and along with the extended swim platform, these add over 400 square feet to the area of this elevated space. This is where we'll have long leisure meals, we'll lay out in the sun, we can put additional furniture and pieces over here. We have a full-size dining table, and we also have convertible sofa or sunbed. At all points in the 72, we have safety features like large opening and closing gates, fridges, and modular, beautiful Italian furniture laid throughout. We have ambient lighting, sun protection, and as always, easy transition from out to in on the 72. Some key components of the aft cockpit area that we have conveniently at all times are things like ambient lighting, control panel right here, as well as our third helm station for easy docking. We also have lots of space, easily move around, but storage, things like our lines and other yacht accessories we can keep here. These allow us to keep them out of the way and safe. Our extended swim platforms always have the stanchions for safety, and we have easy access to our engine room right here. If we want additional shade, we have our electric Bimini Sure Shade, and we have a beautiful sound system set up throughout the yacht. With that fusion setup, we can have different music out, we can have different music in the salon, even the bow areas configured. We also have our fridges on either side over here, and a very large swim platform that we can take a closer look at. We also have the large tender garage that fits a 3.9 meter tender or a ton of different toys, furniture, paddle boards, so that you can conveniently bring that furniture out here and enjoy it on a regular basis. As an added benefit, the 72 always attracts dolphins, like you'll see right behind me. A big reason the 72 feels so large is the wide, safe passageways from bow to stern and even up to the Flybridge area. We have large, tall gunnels and wide areas so that even when the boat's underway, we can comfortably navigate between the two. Now, as we make our way from the aft cockpit over to the bow sunbed, we have another large lounge space that we can enjoy with easily a dozen people. We've got a very large forward-facing sofa over here, and I love this space because this sunbed area is totally configurable. We have weighted cushions that won't move underway, where we can transition this space into sunbed or another forward-facing sofa experience. We also have a full bow sun pad area, conveniently with steps, and all throughout, we've got safe handlebars that we can reach and those same high gunnels I was mentioning. This space is convenient because we have our fridges on either side, cup holders, beautiful fine wood details, and a large storage space that fits right under here. We even have our own control for fusion so that the bow area is enjoying all of our sound system with our own music, our own volume, than anyone else that might be in the lounge spaces inside or in the aft area. If the aft cockpit area with the bow sunbed are like a large outdoor patio by the ocean, the Flybridge is like our rooftop private terrace. We have over 300 square feet just in the Flybridge alone, where we have a large, lightweight, but well-covered T-top that protects us from the sun, yet does not disturb our view in any direction. Up here, we have a lot of the same features from the aft cockpit, where we have a large sun pad area with storage underneath that can be covered by its own bimini. We've got mood lighting all throughout and a full-size dining table, along with Italian designer modular furniture that can be moved around, but also makes us feel homey and elevated. We have one of my favorite features, which is actually a full wet bar with teppanyaki grill, stainless steel, sink, its own cooktop, fridge, and ice maker, and of course, 2 wine coolers. So up here, we're really creating its own private social hub, elevated with beautiful views. Up on the Flybridge, you have the same flexi-teak flooring that you have on the main deck area, making it feel like an extension of the same social area. And as we move forward, we also have our second helm station. This is a beautiful version of what we have downstairs in the main salon area. What I like about this is that the captain, the owner, is in the same social space as everyone else. So we're still sharing with everyone, we're still part of this experience, yet keeping safe, making sure we know where we are, we have our anchor, we have all of our electronics in one place. So we have almost the same exact helm station as we have below. All of our controls, our joystick, our bow thruster, our radio, right here. The interior lounge space in the 72 isn't so much an interior lounge as much as it is an extension of the seaside patio. This space with the aft and starboard side glass doors that open completely, as well as the panoramic windows you see throughout, really make this space feel connected to the sea at all times. We have lots of natural light that comes in, which complements the design choices by BURDISSOCAPPONI, the first time we worked with this Italian design firm, where they've put together carefully selected colors, materials, and even modular design furniture to make this space feel totally connected to the outdoors, yet inviting in its own right. By bringing the galley towards the aft side of the interior salon, it really creates a centerpiece of the space. Owners and guests can use this in the interior salon itself, with the aft cockpit, or the extendable side terraces. And it is a full galley in its own right, with cooktop, oven and microwave, fridge and freezer, and even conveniences like the dishwasher, all in one space. All of this too is finished nicely in the same materials you see throughout the yacht, fine materials selected by the BURDISSOCAPPONI design firm. In our interior salon, we have our primary helm station. Here we have our 22-inch screens, twins, which create one pane of glass, as well as all of our other instruments conveniently and beautifully designed in this one space. We have our joystick, our bow thruster, all of our controls, and easy access to the exterior right here. Forward, we actually have our 2 guest cabins. This creates a separation of space from our owners and VIP cabin, more privacy, and more installation for both sides. In the main lounge area, we have a very large, comfortable U-shaped couch, along with another reading sofa ahead of it, and surrounded by light on all sides. We enjoy this space during the day or at night because we also have a pop-up TV that can come up right here and our automatic shades that can close. Taking one step back as we get closer to the galley, here we have our main bedrooms, our owner's cabin, and our VIP cabin, as well as dayhead, conveniently towards the center of the yacht. It's tough to describe the sense of openness in the 72 at all times. where we always have natural light flooding in from the panoramic windows and a breeze that crosses from our opening panoramic windows to our retractable side doors, so that we're always close to the ocean and connected to the sea. In the center of the yacht, in the main below deck area, we have the master suite, the VIP cabin, and the day head. All the cabins are insulated for long, restful nights, and each one has a private head. Here we are in the owner's suite. This cabin is in the center of the yacht to allow for the least amount of movement and also the widest beam. It is full beam all the way across, including the bathroom suite. In here, we also have very large windows, letting in a lot of natural light and portholes for that cross breeze. You'll also see a continuation of the beautiful design in the interior salon down here in all of the cabins with the different materials, different woods, as well as conveniences. Right here, we have an electric TV that will pop up. We also have next to the bed, all the different controls available in the bedroom, conveniently next to the bedside. Plenty of storage throughout, including closets and even things like the Fusion speaker, so you can control all the sound down to the specific cabin that you're in at the moment. Right next to the TV area that pops up, we have a desk with vanity area and its own chair. We also have conveniences in suite, like its own fridge for the owner's cabin. Plenty of storage, and finally, the large en-suite bathroom with sliding glass doors on both sides, as well as separation of space between the head and shower. The VIP cabin is in the same lower cabin space as the master suite and has a lot of the same conveniences. It's large, it has large windows that let in natural light, TV, convenient appliances, beautiful finishings, and hidden closets, as well as its own private head. Towards the bow area are the two separate guest cabins. Each are identical. They have two beds, a lot of the same conveniences we've seen on other cabins, including a lot of natural light, TVs, convenient appliances, design, and materials, as well as their own private heads. Thanks for joining us on the Endurance 72 walk through the latest innovation by Pardo Yachts. I'm sure now you'll agree the journey is the destination on the Endurance 72. I'm Sebastian from Pardo Yachts Miami. If you'd like more information on this or other Pardo Yachts, reach out to my team at the contact details below. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so, and we hope to see you on the water soon.